The Warrington Wolves, they had the grand final on Saturday. Paul Wood was tackled early in the second half. Now, this is rugby, and ruptured his right testicle. He kept playing, finished the game, did post-game interviews, then went to the hospital, had surgery to remove it, and Paul joins us now. Paul, how you feeling?
Hi, yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks. I'm trying to carry on as normal, and I'm on some painkillers, but other than that, I'm pretty good.
And today's your birthday.
Yeah, that's right. 31 today, and yeah, I've just come out to. I'm at university at the moment. I'm studying strength and conditioning, so I've spent the last 6 hours in university. I've just come out now and straight on the phone to you guys. So I've not had much celebrating to do yet.
Now, I heard that your son gave you 1 peanut M&M. He wasn't going to give you 2 peanut M&Ms. Was your son showing a sense of humor there?
Yeah, he's just like his dad. He's got a sense of humour, and it's just that when the game had finished at the weekend, he was crying, and he wanted his dad and his mum had to tell him that I was in hospital having one of my peanuts removed, and so his idea would be to get me a new peanut. So he picked some M&Ms up and have that was my birthday treat.
Can you laugh about it? Do you have a new nickname because of this? Your teammates saying anything to you?
To be honest, my teammates have been pretty sympathetic, and they've offered me a lot of support. If I need anything, then I only need to call them. But we have had a laugh about it, and they've the usual jokes that I put my balls on the line, and I work my stones off, so to speak, and typical English sense of humour. But they've been very supportive, and I like to laugh about things. I don't like to look at things on the negative side. So I know that I'm still in good health. I only needed you only need one testicle to function normal. I'm not sure whether it is functioning normally. I've not tried anything out, so I'll soon find out in a couple of weeks, I think. But yeah, I'm a pretty positive guy, and I love to have a laugh and have a joke, and even if it's my own misfortune, then so be it.
Well, I got a line for you though. If your teammates give you grief, you just say, "I'm going to take my ball and go home."
Well, that was pretty good one. I think I'll use that one.
Give me an idea of what that feeling was like when you got hit. How serious was it?
Yeah, I pretty much knew straight away that there was a problem. In rugby league, you wear very minimal padding. It's seen as a bit of a hindrance, to be honest. So we don't wear much padding, and I've never worn a cup. I've never seen anybody in rugby league wear a cup. So you do get those knocks occasionally, but you tend to run them off. It's never a serious problem. So you'll know yourself, if you ever get hit in the groin area, it's pretty sore, but after a couple of minutes, you tend to be fine. And yeah, I thought it was the same problem, and then once 5 minutes had passed and it was gradually getting worse and the swelling was getting worse, I knew that there was a problem, but I was determined to stay on the pitch. The equivalent of this game I was playing in was like your NFL Super Bowl in America. So as you can imagine, it's a pretty big game, and I wanted to stay on the pitch and try and bring the trophy back to Warrington. So my determination and my adrenaline was really pumping, and I only really felt the pain after the game had finished.
More painful losing a testicle or losing the championship?
In all honesty, losing the game was worse. I'd gone through a lot more pain in pre-season, doing all the weights, running up sand dunes, pre-season trips away. The training was absolutely, it was so hard and mentally tough, and all that work came down to that last game of the season. And with us losing, I was with a bunch of guys, that I look up to, and the friendships that we form, we're like a big family, and it hurts a lot when you lose a game, and especially to lose a final. And we've not experienced it before. We've been to 3 finals over the last 4 years, and it's the first one we've lost, so we've got a pretty good record once we got to finals of winning games. So it was an experience that we'd never felt before together as a group. And yeah, I must admit it was horrendous, and that feeling sort of took away, the damage that I'd done physically, obviously to the groin area. So Yeah, it was. It was a pretty big deal that we lost the game, and I just wish we'd have won it.
Are you still able to play?
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. That was the last game of the season, so now I get 5 or 6 weeks to do absolutely nothing. I go on holiday tomorrow, go over to Spain with all my teammates. We do like a 4-week trip away. So I'm off now for 5 or 6 weeks, and by the time training comes around, I'll probably gently just slowly get back into it, and I should be ready for the start of next season, and hopefully we can win the trophy next year.
Well, it's your birthday. What do you want?
Well, the obvious answer would be another testicle, but I'm not too fussed, to be honest. I'm at that age now where I just want my health and everything else to be good, But I wouldn't mind a new motorbike if I could get one of those, but I don't think my wife.
But you've lost a couple of teeth. You got half of a finger missing, and now you're missing a testicle. You're falling apart, Paul.
Yeah, that's. I've had a pretty tough life, really. Yeah, I've lost half a finger, lost my tooth. I've had 4 shoulder operations, hernia operation, broken legs. It's been pretty horrific, really. But I must admit, and I've said this in a number of interviews over this week, I wouldn't change it for the world. It's all character building. It makes me the person that I am. All my teammates say I'm an 100%er, which means I give my all to the cause, and that's just what I'm about. And as I say, I enjoy living life that way, and living on the edges, it adds a bit of excitement. I don't want to. I don't want to be classed as boring, so just put my body on the line, or my ball, so to speak, and just get on with it.
Paul, happy birthday! Thanks for joining us.
Thanks very much for having me on. Thank you.
Paul Wood, Warrington Wolves rugby player, losing in the finals. Stakes were high. Rugby's version of the Super Bowl there in London.